YouTube, welcome in. I'm X. It is now time for week 13 of the NFL season here in 2025. And it is almost Thanksgiving. Happy holidays to you and yours. The better half right now is making our Thanksgiving dinner because we're having Thanksgiving today. Not tomorrow, today. And as you can see, I'm wearing a Patriots hat. It's because the better half's Patriots beat my Bengals last week. So I've had to wear Patriots stuff all week long. Now, let's take a gander at week 12, see how I did. I went 10-4 in week 12. First in my division, in my league. Puts me at 105-72 for the season. So yeah, first for the week. However, still fourth place. Now, whoops. On to week 13. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving Day games. Starting off with the NFC North rivalry tradition for Thanksgiving. We have the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. And I believe the winner of this game will be first in the division. No, they will be second in the division behind the Bears. I'm going to actually go with the Lions here. I think the Packers just haven't been winning the close games. The more important games. Up next, we have the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Now, this might be a good match. I'm going to go with Dallas on this one. I just think their offense might be better than Kansas City's defense. And, of course, I would rather have the Cowboys win. Excuse me. Definitely don't want the Chiefs to win more games. That doesn't sound fun to me. I'm trying to keep the Chiefs out of the playoffs. We already know my Bengals aren't in it. Speaking of my Bengals, the third and final game for Thursday night football, Thanksgiving Day football, is my Cincinnati Bengals taking on AFC North divisional rival and the division leader in the Baltimore Ravens. Of course, I'm going to go with the Bengals, though. It's just who I am and what I do. And all I got to say is who they. They're 3-8. Let's be 4-8. We got Joe Burrow coming back. Black Friday this year, once again having football between the aforementioned Chicago Bears, who are 8-3, taking on the 8-3 Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl defending champion Eagles. And this is going to be a close game. This is a tough game to decide. Caleb Williams looking pretty good in Chicago, I got to say. Throwing it to people like Rome Odunze and Luther Burden and Loveland Colston or Colston Loveland. One or the other. Jalen Hurts in Philly, not looking great. Kind of the same thing as the Packers, where they seem to be losing games that are important. Like they lost to the Cowboys last week. They were up 21-0, and then they lost 24-21. So I think the Cowboys tomorrow are going to be building on that momentum. However, I think the Eagles are going to bounce back from it and beat the Bears. Up next, we got the San Francisco 49ers, who are 8-4, taking on the 3-8 Cleveland Browns. And both teams won last week. I did not pick the 49ers to win. If I did, I would have been on top of the division the league by myself in the pick'ems. But this week I am picking the 49ers because I just think they are a much better team than Cleveland. I don't care if Shedeur Sanders is the second coming of Otto Graham. You know, I don't care. There's no way the 49ers are going to lose to the Browns this week. Up next, we got the AFC South rivals, Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Tennessee Titans. And once again, the Titans, they might win this one because it's a divisional game. So they know their division a little bit more. But at 1-10, I can't pick them. I can't pick them against the 7-4 Jags. And I believe the second in their division. Another AFC South matchup here between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. I'm gonna go with the divisional leader, the Indianapolis Colts here. I just think they're just top 5 team in the AFC right now, and I don't think the Texans are. I would love for the Texans to be. I'm a big CJ Stroud guy, but I don't foresee it happening. Up next, we got the New Orleans Saints going down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. The 2-9 Saints taking on the 4-7 Dolphins. So neither one of these teams have really been doing good. I'm actually going to pick the Saints here. I don't know. I don't believe in the Dolphins enough. Especially where everybody keeps getting injured. They still have their coach. I don't know how. I don't know how he still has a job. I mean, I guess 4-7 isn't terrible, but it's definitely not good. Saints still have their coach too at 2-9. So who knows? Up next, we have the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New York Jets. The Falcons are 4-7 and the Jets are 2-9. And yeah, the Jets are in the same tier as the Titans for me, where you gotta prove yourself for me to pick you. Don't foresee either one of those teams winning any game anytime soon. Up next, we have the Arizona Cardinals at 3-8 taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 6-5. Buccaneers, they were supposed to be a top tier team in the NFC. The Cardinals have supposed to have been the top tier team for the past at least decade, but they haven't been. I'm gonna go with the Bucs. Tampa Bay, with or without Baker, doesn't matter, because I just remembered that Baker is hurt. I don't think the Cardinals aren't winning this one. Up next, we have the number 1 seed in the NFC, the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Carolina Panthers. I don't know what the Carolina Panthers are, but whatever. There's no way Bryce Young is going to be competing with that team. That's going to be a blowout victory for the Rams. Stafford playing at an MVP level. Puka Nacua playing at an elite level as well. The defense, you got Jared Verse and other people that I'm not sure of. But yeah, there's no way Panthers are coming out with a victory in that one. Up next, we have the Minnesota Vikings at 4-7 taking on the 8-3 Seattle Seahawks. And JJ McCarthy is not the answer. Even with people like Jay Jettis, he can't do enough. He can't do it. He's not good enough to be an NFL quarterback, or at least not an NFL starting quarterback. Up next, we have the 7-4 Buffalo Bills taking on the 6-5 Pittsburgh Steelers, and I think the Bills. No, I know that they're overrated, but the Bills are definitely better than the Steelers, and I have yet to pick the Steelers, and I don't foresee a time where I do. Up next, we have an AFC West rivalry match between the 2-9 Raiders, the 2-9 Las Vegas Raiders, and the 7-4 Los Angeles Chargers. And yeah, is that really even a hard decision? Like I don't even need to think about that one. Raiders also in the same tier as the Jets and Titans. Up next, we have Sunday Night Football between the Denver Broncos, who are 9-2, and the 3-8 Washington Commanders. And I feel bad for the Commanders because Jaden Daniels is out, and they just can't win without him. They really can't. They've proved it time and time again. So Patrick Surtain is going to have a field day, and Bo Nix, I hope Bo Nix plays well. I think he is a very, very good quarterback going forward. The Monday Night Football game is going to be between the 2-10 New York Giants and the 10-2 New England Patriots. I am so angry at the Patriots right now, but I have to pick them anyways. Because it's the Giants. I mean, Jackson Dart is good, but I don't even know if he's going to be there. Cam Scatterboo is amazing, but he's injured. Malik Neighbors is amazing, but he's injured. The Giants have nobody right now, and it doesn't look good for them to go up on Monday night against the Patriots. I'm going to say 59 points for the final between the two teams. And like the video if I picked your team to win. Comment down below if I picked your team to lose and let me know why I should have picked your team to win. See you in the next one.